Ok, mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́, mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́. Later.
I will agree to the setting up of a technical working group. But then, we will have to define what terms of reference we are going to give to because the Controller General of Customs cannot delegate the powers that he does not have. So all those things that within the purview, within the power that this customs can exercise, I would be glad for us to have a technical working group. And the first low-hanging fruit for us is to come up with a specific clearance procedure for medicaments and things that are associated with the life-saving equipment. Now, things that has to do with codes and exemptions. Codes are universally agreed. I was trying to explain why we were still in the room. We are signatories to the harmonized system on classification. It's the same everywhere. From the example that Dr. Ikena showed, we saw that pharmaceuticals are all under Chapter 30. Now, the use of the word upgrade, we are Nigerians, and we may understand that word in different ways. I really don't have a clear understanding of what upgrade means. It looks so simple. You are in economy, you are upgraded to business class, you enjoy more concession. From there, you go to first class. If this is what we are talking about, codes, I would say they are not feasible in Nigeria. HS codes are determined by all the contracting parties. The IAT that you talked about, of course, we can make provisions for specific IATs, and we all have understanding. Our brother from finance, we talked about the need for us to also protect the local industry that is involved in manufacture of those things. So, and that's why the IAT comes, that for us in Nigeria, we are going to allow this with this kind of tariff duty or this particular kind of structure. The final thing that I talked about is this. All the case studies that you talked about in WCO are originated by members, by member customs administrations. Now, it will also be, these case studies are also a product of consultations, this kind of consultations that we are having. So if there are specific issues that is of concern to this sector, we will meet. We will agree on those things. And it's not just HFN. Ministry of Finance will be there. Manufacturers will be there. It will be something that we can say averagely address every concern about Nigeria. We're taking it to WCO because it is WCO that would decide what classification. But you know there are other interested parties. WTO could be an interested party in this because they also want to address the issue of unfair trade and all of that. So if we're able to all articulate a position, then we can carry you along with us. We go to WCO at the tariff classification meeting. We will present it as a case from Nigeria. And I know from such things in the past, we will do a little bit of lobbying.
I'm here at the instance of the HFN, Health Care Federation of Nigeria, to discuss issues of mutual concerns, issues that have bothered the HFN regarding the problems that they encounter in clearance of medical equipment, particularly those that are life-saving equipments. And over the last 1 hour thereabout, we've had very useful discussions, and we've agreed on a number of proposals on how we can move forward through periodic engagement with them. One of the things that we have said is that we needed to implement the WCO, World Customs Organization, and World Health Organization's Memorandum of Understanding on the clearance of medical goods. This will involve creating special corridors for those goods. We are not strangers to that. We already have schemes that are targeted at such sectors. So we're going to be working the details of that through a technical working group that we have agreed to be established, comprising of customs, HFN, of course, other critical stakeholders that the Ministry of Finance, NAFDAC, SON, Office of the National Security Advisor, the National Nuclear Regulatory Agencies, and other stakeholders that will be involved. There are some of these things that we may escalate to the level of the World Customs Organization, and Customs has given its willingness to so do, carrying other stakeholders along.